Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Addict Animation Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a really good topic for today's show, in which it is called discipline and disrespect. So let's get right into this. Like when I was growing up, our parents installed discipline inside of us. It was installed. And um in today's society, that's really gone. And that needs to be brought back. And that is why I have been working diligently hard with all governors and mayors throughout the United States. And I was suggesting to them to get rid of juvie halls and put disrespectful kids in real adult prison cells and in boot camps. Because parents of today, a lot of them, I should say, I can't say all, a lot of them say, I have no time for my kids, but they found the time to make them. Yeah, they found the time to make them. And there are a lot of these quote unquote parents that just want to have kids just to collect that almighty government dollar. And then here's another truth: a lot of parents say that they can't discipline their kids properly because the law does not allow that. They don't, the law doesn't allow them to do it. So that is the truth. That's the truth. So that is why I'm trying so desperately hard to work with all the mayors and governors throughout the United States, throughout all 50 states, and saying, get rid of juvie hall, put all these kids into adult prison cells and boot camps. There you go. That'll take care of everything. Then, um, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who say, "Oh, prison and boot camps. Oh my God, uh, 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 that's too harsh. Oh my God, you gotta feel bad for them." No, no, we don't. No, no, can't do the time. Don't do the crime. There you go. And like I said, we had a lot of respect for our parents growing up. You know, like when we were coming home from school, we didn't throw all of our stuff all over the damn place. No, heck no. When we put our stuff down and we took our shoes off, it was put nice and neatly in a corner, like to dry off, like if it was bad weather outside, rain, snow, whatever. We put our stuff nice and neatly in a corner till it dried off, until it got cleaned off and whatever. And then we would put all of our stuff away properly, exactly where and how we found it. Yes, that's a big thing. And like a lot of these kids today say to their parents, well, you have to take care of me. You have to do all the cleaning. I don't got to do nothing. Yeah, there's a lot of kids out there that are like that to their parents. A lot of kids would say, you have to just do all this work. I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of these kids today, they curse back at their parents and their grandparents. They talk back to their parents and grandparents and stuff like that. And yeah, seriously, they do it. And I'm not saying all kids are like that. I'm saying there's a lot of kids like that. And that is why we have this big problem today with these kids. They get away with doing everything. Here's another thing that these kids today do. A lot of them do. Not all, a lot of them. They want and demand that their parents or whomever to buy them the most expensive stuff, like off the top of the shelf and everything, top line everything, like top line shoes, sneakers. Oh, I want that. You gotta buy that for me. A lot of these kids say that today. When I was growing up when I was growing up, it was cheap everything. Cheap everything. Yeah. Nothing expensive, nothing top of line. We never had that. It was the cheapest shoes, like a $10 pair of shoes or sneakers. We never got those big expensive ones. Hell no. My parents would never do that, ever. We were taught we're gonna go to we're gonna go to the store, we're gonna get the inexpensive stuff, the cheapest ones, and it'll be nice looking, and you're gonna like it, you're gonna respect us, and you're gonna be grateful and contented and satisfied. And that's that. And there was just no going back and forth, negotiating or "But mama, but daddy, no, no, but you don't understand." No, 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 there was none of that. There was none of that. It was just, "This is the rules and regulations, that's it. End of story." And we were contented, grateful, and satisfied. Yeah, seriously, and we took care of our stuff too. Because, like I said, when we came home from school, from whatever, from outside, we didn't throw our stuff all over the damn place. We didn't say, "Well, we were busy in school all day, we're tired," or whatever. Oh, uh-uh. And we put everything back where and how we found it. That was that. And we were grateful to our parents. We complimented them. We were we were thankful for everything that they did for us. Seriously, honestly. And we told them that and we showed them that because that's how we were raised. Honestly, you know. And a lot of people today, they come home from wherever, they throw everything all over the damn place, and I don't care. I was busy all day. But yet, if you do that to them, if anybody does that to them, they ruin their work or, you know, and housework is work. Housework is work, by the way. Before I don't want to forget to mention housework is work. And a lot of people don't realize that. And even when my husband was home all the time, I would tell him all the time, I'm so grateful and thankful for everything that he does. I would tell it to them and I show it to him because I would, you know, I clean up nice and neat and everything. Seriously, honestly. And like today, a lot of people, like I said, just come home, throw everything all over the damn place. They don't care. And they will go, what you do isn't work, only what I do is work. But like I also said, if anybody, I don't care who it is, bosses, co-workers, family, friends, whomever, does anything like that to destroy their hard work, whoo, do they get mad? Do they get mad? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but they won't go, hey, this is how I act. My spouse or my parents or whatever who work hard to keep things neat and clean and organized and stuff. Yeah, seriously. And and even still to this day, I still compliment my husband for everything that he does. And that's I'm so grateful and contented and satisfied. Seriously. And it's so important for people to do that to the parents, spouses, whomever, and even people at work, for people who go to work and they work hard to make the business look good and stuff like that. It's important for everybody to do the right thing and clean up after themselves, put things back exactly where and how they found it. All these things are important. And it's also showing respect to the people that did the work, the original work. Seriously, honestly, you know, and stop this. I'm tired. I'm doing it. All this other excuses and nonsense. Seriously, honestly. So, anyways, um, I have some good news for all my fans out there that for both of my shows that I host on Spreaker.com, Equality and Rights for All and Disabled Reality, for those two shows that I host on Spreaker.com, I have a specific website to where all of my fans can go and listen to all of my episodes of both of my shows, Equality and Rights for All and Disabled Reality. They're both all the episodes are put on one website, and the title of the site is called Super Advocate, but the link to the website is equalityrightsforall.codeadx.me. So you guys can go check that out, and you can listen to all the episodes of both of my shows. And also, if you go to that website, there's a tab on there called promo codes. If you click on that tab, you'll see two uh, uh, promotions on there, right? You can click on the both of them. You can either one, whichever, and you guys can shop to your heart's content. Oh, one promotion uh, uh, is called Old Glory, and the other is called Zevo Life. And so you guys can check them out. These are two great places. The prices are great, and you guys could shop to your heart's content. So I suggest to all my fans out there, go check them out. And really quick, I want to remind all my other fans out there, all my fans out there in general, that about my other website, Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that's AIHNY.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.